3, 2, 1. Game start. All right, here we go. We got Texas A&M and Colorado University both going with a standard start. That means their standards go to the reload zone to buy ammunition. Texas A&M taking 200 projectiles, just like CU, so both teams leaving their heroes vulnerable and are just going to be body blockers. We see the hero from CU already taking damage in that role, while Colorado University playing pretty passively with their driven robots, but their sentry starting to move around quite a bit. Oh no, the sentry for CU doing a little bit of crazies there.
Heroes very low for CU. A&M's able to take that out. That might give an early level advantage.
All right, Texas A&M with an early health advantage over the hero, able to push a little bit, but they've fired twice as many projectiles as CU, and now CU pushing in a good body block from the hero of Texas A&M to help prevent the amount of damage dealt.
CU Sentry looking like it knows exactly where it is as it makes a push and a retreat all by itself.
Really good automated driving. Man, I hope our industry sponsors are taking note of that CU team. Self-driving robots, definitely industry applicable in most every situation. Don't look now, though, as the CU Sentry has put itself in the corner. Nobody puts Baby in the corner, but that Sentry ain't coming out, and he's at half health.
A&M letting the hero get away with just a little bit of health, and that's going to be a knockout. That's going to give the level advantage to the standard Texas A&M.
Chat, my bracket prediction's looking pretty good now, ain't it? Texas A&M with a strong lead. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in round one. Level advantage to Texas A&M. Sentry health advantage to Texas A&M. Both teams running similar strategies. You'll see almost all of the gold spent to actually resupply the standard for CU and the hero for Texas A&M.
Hero for Texas A&M has not shot anything yet. It has purchased 10 ammunition, though. So we'll see what it ends up wanting to do with that. As standard for Texas A&M is trying to press the attack, getting damage down onto the sentry pretty quickly, down to 210 health.
Oh, a yellow card incurred by the side of Texas A&M. It's going to be an unfortunate timing there as they were in a pretty good position to do some damage.
Texas A&M sentry actually looking like it's staring at Colorado's standard.
Not firing. It's still got 750 projectiles left as CU starts to, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds halfway through the match, starts to level the playing field. The base of Texas A&M still indestructible as they have not had a robot die.
And that sentry might be about to fall, and there it goes. Standard for Texas A&M knocking out.
Oh my goodness! A double kill for the standard for Texas A&M. It's been
and a triple kill coming across.
Standard for Texas A&M has really been able to carry the team in our past 2 years. That's wise, Matt. That strategy that we've talked about before in RMUC and RMUL, even if you just land one hero shot, getting some damage down onto the base makes the comeback much, much less probable.
It seems like that's what the ammo was saved for, is now the hero is currently out. Now it's just resupplied, leaving 150 gold left for the standard to pick up some more ammunition at the depot as the hero moves now to start attacking the base.
CU in
very close,
a position,
point blank, can't miss.
CU in a position I really didn't expect here. Both their robots level 1, their infantry now taking over to level 2, but it's not going to be enough. It's too little too late as Texas A&M fires one more projectile and hits the base, taking down the base of Colorado University and taking round one of our best of 3 playoffs match.
Well, their sentry actually decided it wanted to start looking around. That's a very impressive thing that we saw from Texas A&M. We haven't seen at all during their group stage, but it was definitely having a staring contest with Red Standard 3.
Wow, Texas A&M doing some cheers in the crowd. That was dominant. We see some above average accuracy here. You've got one in the books. This isn't the elimination round for you. So Texas A&M wisely trying out some new sentry code. Let's see if they can pull it off. We see a typical standard start.
Well, as long as that sentry doesn't attack its teammates, there should be no reason to ult. Looks like it's not going to be able to be fast enough to recognize.
Really aggressive hero posturing from the side of Colorado, getting some early vision.
Last time that was a pitfall for Colorado, probably wanting to fall back with that hero as to not let that early level advantage from the TAMU standard be the reason that they're able to be swept so easily.
It almost looks like the barrel heat indicator is flipped for the barrel on the side of Texas A&M. That's a little bit confusing. Looks like the right barrel is the left indicator and the left barrel is the right indicator. I'm on the bottom side of the screen.
Falling. Hero for Colorado needing to probably make a quick retreat before it goes down. The level advantage is this. Standard for TAMU has now had a level advantage. Level 2 standard is going to be a lot more powerful than a level 1 standard, especially with the 2-barrel switching.
Elizabeth's Papa giving shout outs for her too. It's so nice to see all these family members in the chat supporting their students and their family. Not only does that death give experience over to both robots, Matt, but killing the hero gets more experience than the standard and unlocks the base invincibility of their main base. As Texas A&M comes in and starts nailing the Sentry of Colorado through half the health, 200 health remaining.
Colorado Sentry looking wildly different than it was yesterday. It is no longer even able to recognize the target. Looks like it's more trying to worry about pathfinding than it is about actually dealing with the threats at hand.
I don't know what changed from previous matches, but this is not the Colorado that you were making your predictions based on, Matt, as Texas A&M eats through the Sentry and is exposed to the base of Colorado buffs.
Looks like that Sentry is scanning for targets, but it's going to be unable to find standard for Colorado. Both the hero and standard for Colorado still level 1. Very bad place to be as there's 3 minutes left in the match with a level 3 standard and level 2
places
hero.
to be, the standard for Colorado in the base of Texas A&M, but that base is indestructible.
It looks like the Sentry is once again able to be in a staring contest. Well, I guess the fin actually gives a pretty good indicator for that Mohawk of where the standard or where the Sentry's looking. The patrol code does not seem to be able to check its own base.
Once A&M left, stopped watching that standard, Colorado was able to do some damage to the Sentry before being destroyed. Yeah, you don't really mess with Elizabeth in a level 3 standard. Not much to do there.
Especially
as
in
Keegan
level 1.
starts ripping through the base health of Colorado. It'll be 2 base kills.
It's actually going to be a self-destruct as the barrel heat.
I believed, Matt.
The barrel heat is what ends up being the killer. Looks like Standard's going to keep working on that base. That's 315 left for Colorado in a very interesting predicament that is going to be very, very hard to get out of. TAMU strongly in the lead.
Texas A&M Standard really showcasing the barrel swapping capabilities here. We saw it there go full overheat versus the base, and then was able to switch to fend off the hero, where typically a robot would then be killed as Elizabeth racks up another kill. I don't know if we keep individual driver stats, but my word, she's got to be near the top.
Definitely up there with the likes of University of Washington in previous years.
Oh, but the hero from CU landing a hit, almost taking out that Blue Standard 3, but Texas A&M able to destroy the base of Colorado and go 2-0 in dominant fashion, moving on in the bracket.
Well, the Sentry for Texas A&M still not firing, but able to what looked like acquire targets. Once again, pretty good accuracy from Texas A&M. A little bit worse than in matches past, but nothing to sneeze at for sure. 2,700 damage coming across. Very decisive win for Texas A&M. Colorado losing their massive advantage that they had in their Sentry in previous group matches.
Yeah, the hero for Colorado really taking up some slack in this match. 490 damage just from the hero. 15 projectiles from the standard also fired, but that's not going to make up a large percentage of that number.